So I am putting a hat on my head and how does it look, everyone? I don't normally wear hats. Actually, I don't wear hats at all. But I have a hat and I've got a beanie as well. How do you guys like it? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I like wearing a hat, other time, but that's been 100% of the time. I don't wear hats. I'm gonna try it out for a little bit. I don't fucking know. Or am I a beanie person? If you guys are wondering what this one is, it's from Infamous 2. 3. Infamous 2. 3. Second Son. Freaking hell. Alright, so I just looked at my camera roll videos and photos, and I just remembered that I'm actually still making a vlog on my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep on going with it. My daily thoughts. Let's see what I can come up with. Basically, so I was talking with my mother like last night, yesterday, some time yesterday. I don't remember when, but basically I'm saying basically way too much. Anyway, I talked to my mother about we need to get a counselor, and that if I'm gonna do counseling or get someone to help us out with my narcissistic father, because he is clearly a bloody narcissist, then we need someone from the outside to figure out what's going on here, because I know that I'm not going crazy, and I can easily see that he's trying to manipulate my reality, and I'm not gonna let him. And so, if I am going to talk with a therapist or whatever, I'm choosing my own therapist, or I'm not doing it at all. So I gave the information to my mother. Next thing I know today is that she's taking it into her own hands, and her own kind of therapist is. And I guess she's saying, I'm doing this instead. So basically taking the power out of my hands again. No surprise there. Even after I said I'm doing it my way, or no, there's no way. Because my way is more thorough. What I'm going for is someone that can technically read energetically instead of just normal therapist, because I'm technically doing a better help where it's more customizable, where you can actually get you can customize what kind of therapist you're trying to look for. But because it's like $60 a month, $60 a week, my mother says, oh man, that's too much. So now she's doing it her way, and not the way I think would be more effective. So now it's like, I guarantee you, I'm like literally seeing this as if It's like, no, I don't want to do it your way. I want to do it my way. I mean, yeah, BetterHelp is expensive as fuck, but at the same time, for me, it's worth the investment to figure out what the heck's going on here. Because I'm mostly looking for someone that can read the energy of all three of us and figure out how to move forward. That's what I'm looking for. Is someone that can read the energy of all three of us and see how we can get out of this stagnant energy that I've felt since 2014, and I've gotten sick of it. But as always, no, I'm gonna do it my way, or I would say like that, our way. We're only gonna do it our way because our way has worked so well. So I really don't know what the fuck anymore, to be honest. So I am recording this with nothing really to say, but I'm gonna record this video all the way until tonight, and right now it's around 10 a.m. and I've been streaming on Twitch and Kick. So seriously try my best with this B-roll. At the same time, though, it's good to have some A-roll, you know what I'm saying? Like with B-roll, like there are some shots I really want to get with B-roll, but I would need like some handheld shots. And with my phone so far, with my phone, it's not really going well. In general, I think the best way to do B-roll shots is to have like, I mean, you can do it handheld, but then you also want to suppose narcissist got his own tool bag. Whatever. So yeah, like for me, like holding my phone, I mean, I don't mind using my phone, but at the same time, I think, let me know what you guys think as well. A mirrorless camera versus a mirror camera or mirrored camera for DSLR cameras. And so I'm saying mirrorless versus mirrored. I have a mirrored camera, and the difference between mirrorless and mirrored, in my opinion, is that one is digital, which means it's kind of like using a phone camera, but it like you can zoom in and out manually or like autofocus wise. No, I'm not talking about autofocus. I'm talking about zooming and stuff. It's more of mechanical, where you can use a gimbal to do zooming and stuff. But the difference is that when you're doing it with a mirrorless camera, you get really decent quality, and then with a mirror camera, it's all about what your mirror looks like. That's why you always have to make sure that you clean it, and you do not want to overdo it, or you can mess up the mirror and in turn mess up your photos and videos, and then you have to go into for a replacement or something just to fix the mirror. But with mirrorless, it's all digital, so you don't have to worry about a mirror. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. But I seriously need to get a handheld device for my camera, my DSLR, or my phone. I think I'm actually going for some better camera, to be honest, because the camera, the DSLR I have right now, I don't even have HDMI, or clean HDMI, and it is so frustrating because whenever I'm streaming, I literally have to make sure that my focus is in manual and not in autofocus, because if it's in autofocus, then you get the whole everything that I see on my camera, and it's like, anyway. This is absolutely frustrating. I am seeing so many B-roll shots around here, it's not funny. And it seems that, like, I saw on YouTube that the best kind of tripod is one that's handheld, or at least table. And I'm like seeing so many, hold on, excuse me. seen so many B-roll shots that, I'm seeing so many B-roll shots that I can take, but then I'm like thinking to myself, I don't even have the right tools, the right gear for those type of shots, and I mean I can like hold my phone and then try to make sure it's stabilized. No, no, because my hand, my arms move around while I'm doing stuff, and it's not like you can just be like this, like, you know. This feels really relaxing right here. Just right here. You know what is seriously frustrating about this iPhone is that the front camera, the front camera has a landscape mode, even though it's the front camera, and normally the front camera is like vertical video only, and yet I have a horizontal video that I'm recording, and it's the one reason why I started like doing videos on my phone, because the vertical feature, it's like so useful. But then when you do the rear camera, like the two rear cameras on the iPhone 17, when you do those, you don't get the vertical layout. I mean, you can turn your phone vertical, but I don't like that. I don't like that feeling unless I'm using a gimbal. No, just no. It's dumb. It's like so stupid. It's like, what's the difference? Like, why not? Why? I mean, has anyone ever thought about that? Or is this like a brand new feature and they're gonna come out with it in the iPhone 18 or something? I just got, I'm not kidding, I just got back into Apple devices. Not my choosing, but so far, I'm kind of liking the feeling of the iPhone. Last time I had an Apple device, I was still in school. It's crazy to think about. Last time I had an Apple device, Avatar came out, and I was like, what the heck kind of movie? What movie is this? This seems interesting, because all you saw for me back in Yahoo days, I looked at Yahoo or anyway, I'm not gonna even get into that. It's still very frustrating that he went from in my world, he went from now I see the truth, so it's more like my new version is he went there's no difference. There was no difference. Freaking out. But it's now nothing, because everything felt forced. Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing back here, it seems that I have a whole bunch of freaking acne in the back of my head, or my neck or something, and it's so frustrating. Like, why why is there freaking acne in the back of my head? It's supposed to be on the face, nowhere else. And then you got it on your back, you got it on your chest, arms. Next thing you know, you become the acne monster. Yeah, I just said that. It's so annoying. Sometimes you literally just wanna, bathe your whole entire body in some sort of freaking chemical just to remove all this acne and shit. And do you even know, like, it only happens at a certain age? I remember a time when you didn't have acne. I mean, your skin was smooth as crap. I still remember a time when my skin was very, very smooth. And this bullshit only happened in high school for me. I mean, I still remember being in middle school, if I'm guessing correctly, and seeing, dude, I remember being in high school, and I would have acne, and then I would see severe, and I mean severe cases of acne, to the point it never left them. And next thing you know, you just see scarring all over them. Like after high school, you literally see these kind of kids, or these technically adults at this point, where their acne was so bad that their was so bad that after school they went into adulthood, and next thing you know, you just see the scarring all over their face. I mean, for me, I see the scarring, but it's very minimal because I had some. I mean, for me, it was so bad because I would try to, but mostly I would be in the freaking bathroom for hours on end, just trying to get rid of this shit because it was so annoying. And using Proactiv, burning my fucking face off, and remembering just squeezing the crap out of my skin. And next thing you know, the next day I would have to go to school, and huge portions of my face every so often, weeks on end, I would probably have a huge red. I would have redness. I would have redness on certain parts of my face, and it got so bad. It's I want to stay home. This is pathetic. I'm not going to school like this. This is fucked up. And it was just really bad. By the way, Proactiv does shit. It's just there for advertising and to bullshit you into thinking it'll give you your confidence back again, your clean skin. It does not give you clean skin. I can tell you that from experience. What it does give you though is redness and irritation of the face. You put in, come on, my parents literally bought me a kit of Proactiv, come on now, and it didn't do shit. It literally did not do shit, and I was committed. So I know what I'm talking about. When it gave me the directions, I was committed to getting rid of this shit. It didn't do shit. My mother took me everywhere. My parents helped me out with this big time. Nothing worked. The best bet. Stay away from sugar. If you're a teenager in school, still, if you're a teenager in school, don't drink or eat sugar. You want to stay away from sugar altogether. Maybe try have some natural sugar, but soda pops and stuff, you're gonna have to have some significant willpower, like top of the line willpower. Because if you don't want acne and you got severe case of acne, don't. Maybe that's one reason why it didn't work. Is because it wasn't about it not working. Maybe it was about the fact that I had so much sugar. I drank Dr. Pepper every single day while doing homework. And then wondering why nothing worked. I just had a dirt moment. Yes. Yes. Anyway. All right. Take a little breath out of this room because this room is suffocating with that bed in here. Definitely. Hold on a second. Maybe turning it off. So this is just another moment in my life where I'm, not completely alone. I mean, you got neighbors and stuff. It's a suburb, so there's that. And the thing is with suburbs is that in normal functioning families, this is not so bad. But when you're in a unhealthy, toxic one, the sound of a suburb is, I guess you can say, you're extremely sensitive to it. The sounds of a suburban community area, HOA, whatever you want to call it. And for me, I mean, I don't know who the heck would even put a gun range next to, or put a housing community near a gun range, because that just makes no absolute sense. But yeah, this is just one moment. Just another moment. Just another moment where I can have a little bit of breathing space, and these are very rare. Damn! Very rare for me to have these kind of moments. And these only happen when he's going in for a procedure, a surgery, what the fuck ever, I don't know, to be honest. But these procedures basically give me kind of breathing time. Sometimes they last a week, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, or maybe even 1.5 weeks. So 1 week and then another week, but only half that week, the next week, and then that's it. And then I get a moment of, or just a little slice of freedom, of independence, and then it's wiped out completely for a couple months to a year. No, I'm not joking. And hold on a second. yeah, at this point, part of me is on about the possibility. It's a possibility at this point. It's a maybe. It's a hypothesis that my narcissistic father, my egotistical, egomaniac father, is probably on my YouTube channel monitoring. I'm gonna say it like that because that's how I see it. Is monitoring my every move, my every upload, my every video upload, probably even every post, basically like a stalker online, which I've had many many stalkers online. I'm not surprised, so it's kind of something I'm used to, but at the same time, when it's harsh criticism like he gives, at the same time, that one time I literally said, I don't even think I even. I don't know. I'll get into that in another video, not this one. But when it comes to harsh criticism about like videos and stuff, which I got in the past, and it's like for me in my mind, I'm like saying, "Lay off me, come on." But but I keep that stuff inside internally, and just like brush it off and be like, because I've learned that if I comment on his harsh criticism, then I get backlash for it. So I've mostly just learned to shut the fuck up, to be honest. Because if I don't want any more drama, the best way to go about it is to literally just shut up and don't say a word. Because I've learned so far in the past that if you speak up on harsh criticism, you're just sensitive. Where's the man? Because it's all about tough it out. You're a man. Man, deal with emotions. Deal with those emotions. What are you, a woman? Are you gonna act like a woman? Why are you so sensitive? Why are you talking about your feelings? Where's the man? That bullshit. At least I can speak freely on a video. Excuse me. Ever since schooling, I literally just wanted to be myself, and I never got the chance. And I'm not talking about just sticking in a room and keeping to myself. I'm not talking about that crap one bit. It's isolation. Absolute isolation from everybody. I mean, sure, go online and like do what I want to do and what I enjoy doing to focus my passion, but but I never got that. What did I get instead? Harsh criticism, the demand for obedience, threats, verbal abuse, just absolute bullshit. And what did I do? Nothing. I was sick and tired of the demands and the threats that once I started, there was always resistance. I'm not gonna, there was always resistance, and when I resisted because I wasn't doing as I was told, there was a next level of control. I'm not gonna get into that, but there was a next level of control. It was a clear power move because there was a power struggle. There had to be a power move, and I literally just no, I'm not getting into that right now. Nowadays, I'm literally needing to teach myself how to stay positive, and I realized how difficult it is to be positive in general, because your environment dictates your emotions, and if you don't have a positive environment, I'm just gonna sit down right here actually. If you don't have a positive environment, chances are you won't be positive. So as much as I've been working on myself, trying to stay positive and stuff, because with positivity comes positive results, comes positive experiences. So, hold on a second. You just never know around here, I guarantee you. You just never fucking know. And for anyone that is going through similar situations, circumstances where you feel stuck living with an emotionally immature or egotistical maniac kind of parent, you're not alone. Excuse me. Because right now, I think the reason why I'm in such a position that I've caught myself in is because the foundation was not stable at all. Some people won't understand. Some people won't understand me, and that's completely fine with me. I don't care. The comments of this video will also probably be half and half, as yin yang, positive and negative. I really don't give a damn. It's all about, for me, it's all about self-improvement for myself. For those who kind of fit into my position, not completely, not like piece by piece, but segments, like this part here and that part there, maybe, or maybe like from 5 problems that I have, you probably are dealing with like 2 or 4 or whatever, maybe 1. I don't know, but it's, I guess what I'm saying about in this video is, if you're dealing with this kind of crap, keep on persevering, keep on going, and if you have a chance to escape, to run away, to escape your negative environment, your toxic environment, whenever you get a chance to escape, be smart about it. But when you see a chance to run away, take it. Just fucking leg it, literally. Self-work is very crucial. Meditating, meditation is very vital in these kind of situations, because you don't want to break and completely destroy your life just because someone was emotionally immature and didn't know what they were doing, or maybe they did and they didn't give a fuck. And you don't want to mess up your entire life just because one bad apple. You don't. I guarantee you, if they're religious, it's in their reality warping. Yeah, definitely. You wanna freaking meditate your brains out. You wanna literally learn how to control your emotions to a certain degree, to where you don't go full psychopath. So, if this video helped you in any way, consider liking this video, subscribing for more videos like this in the future, and comment down below. Much appreciated.